Marley recently celebrated his first birthday on the 12th of November 2023, and he was poisoned when he was 6 months old. He was still very, very puppy. My name is Michelle Matthews, and I'm a proud owner of a 1-year-old Great Dane named Marley. I got Marley as a gift in February 2023 for my birthday. He was about 3 months old when I got Marley, and I can still remember the very first day when I actually picked him up and I held him. It was love at first sight. I've got such a connection and love for this dog. It's actually unreal. I've never thought it's possible for a human being to bond with any animal in the way that I bonded with Marley. I have never in my entire life, and I'm 39 now, have I ever loved any animal the way I love this dog. He's a very unique character. He's very funny. There isn't a day that goes by that he does something that makes me laugh. He's something so special to me, and he's been there for me through a time where I was very depressed. And I honestly believe that if it wasn't for my dog, I don't think I would have been around anymore. I think he did save my life in a big way. Any guys, so I live on a farm. There is from time to time an issue with rats in the area. I take him out the yard for his walks on the farm, and we go play in the river and so on. And he got out one night. We suspect that he might have eaten some rat poisoning because he had all the signs of rat poisoning. He was throwing up blood, his stomach was going and it was just blood. And I didn't know what was wrong with him. He wasn't drinking water, he was just lying there and throwing up. So we rushed him to the vet, and the vet told me that he's been poisoned and they can keep him overnight for observation. But he's just letting me know that he doesn't think my dog is going to survive. Now, all his shots are up to date. He's never even had a flea in his life. He's very well taken care of. I took him back home with lots of tears, and I still remember that night. I sat with him and I prayed. I'm actually getting tears now talking about it. In March this year, I met my aunt. I was telling her about this lump that I had under my one arm, and I showed them. And she was telling me about her product that she does. Now, I have never been a person for natural products. I've never used it. I've never believed in it. To me, it was just, I don't think the stuff works. If a doctor doesn't describe it for you, it doesn't work. That was my whole take on everything. So I started using a product, and my daughter Laura has been asthmatic her entire life. She could never take part in any sports or any gym or anything like that. She used the Fox asthma pump, which is quite an expensive pump. I put her on the product from the beginning of the year, and yeah, she's not using the pump anymore. She's going to gym. She started doing boxing. So I thought that night when I was sitting here crying and praying, because it's a feeling that, I wish that nobody has to go through. You don't know how to help your pet or a friend. I've been through so much with my dog. I will stay with him until the last. He's that special to me. I didn't know what to do, and I thought, it's not going to hurt. Let me give him some of this Maga Oxygen. I mixed it up with a bit of yogurt, and then I put the yogurt into a syringe, and I was putting this in his mouth. I gave him 2. And I stayed the whole night with my dog, crying, holding him, making sure he's warm, staying with him. The next morning, I gave him another syringe with 2 capsules that I broken open, same with the yogurt, and I mixed it with water in the syringe, and I sprayed it in his mouth. He was still laying that day. He wasn't really drinking much, but he wasn't throwing up blood anymore. After 2 days, my dog got up and he started drinking water, and he started asking me for his snack. He gets biscuits. He's very spoiled. And I actually took my dog back to the vet, and the vet couldn't believe that Marley survived it. So, from my personal experience, from my boy that I nearly lost, that the vet couldn't even help me, to my daughter, to myself, I truly believe in this product. It's brilliant. It helps every single day. I give Marley his Maga Oxygen. Also, I did a little test with the water life of oxygen products, and I gave Marley 2 bowls of water. And on the one bowl, it was just plain water, and the other bowl was where I put some of the water life drops in it. And I tell you what, without fail, and I'll put the in different color bowls, you will not know, or I'll put them in the same bowl and I'll move them around. My dog will go for the Water Life bowl of water without fail every single time. I believe in this product. I've gone to people where I've helped them with the products, and the feedback that you get from this product is phenomenal. It really does work. It saved my dog's life, and for that I'll always be grateful.